Cracking. Denny Patterson TV and a House of Breakdowns. So last month I did a video about withdrawing from medication. I thought I'd do an update on that because people keep asking me about it and how it was going. But first, I got to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I cut off all my hair. Because the reason I did that is because when you got long hair down to here, you have to wash it, condition it, get out of the shower, brush it, comb the knots out of it because my hair's really thick. And then if you go anywhere, you have to put gel or spray in it, and then your hat gets shit in it. And I don't know how girls do it. Honestly, it just became a fucking hassle. So got rid of the hair. Also, the shirt. Yes, it looks like a patch, but it's not. The Heated Nation is a brand name. It looks like I'm a bikie, but I'm not a fucking bikie, and I don't want to be. It's just a brand name like Nike or Adidas or whatever. So just a little disclaimer. As for the getting off the medication, I ended up going back on it. So for the 4 weeks, whenever it was that I was off it, I had to have it one time. So I relapsed, sort of, if you can call it that. So I took olanzapine once, and then after 4 weeks, I decided to go into a hospital instead of, I had a doctor's appointment, but I decided to just go into a hospital and just fucking ask for it. And they gave me a box. And they also gave me a cigarette because I hadn't had one all day. The reason being is because, look, being on this medication is shit. It's been 9.5 years, fuck how long, nearly a decade I've been on antipsychotics. It doesn't take years to stop taking antipsychotics, it takes fucking decades. That's just the reality of schizoaffective, whatever. And, you know, I guess I've just got to learn to, I guess, understand what the drug does, why they're giving it to me, and deal with the side effects. So, side effects of olanzapine, for people who don't know, is an antipsychotic, and it makes you tired all the time, hungry all the time, and sleep. It's sedating. It's like if you are manic, if your energy's too up and your chemicals are imbalanced and shit, it just drops you down a level. The problem is it makes you eat too much. You get very dopey. But I've found a way of dealing with these side effects the best way I can. So every morning I wake up, and I've been getting up early for some reason without setting an alarm. So out of bed up with the Sydney Roosters, up early without setting an alarm, and it's mood stabilizer. It's a multivitamin, and it's a ashwagandha. Instead of antidepressants, I take ashwagandha. Okay. Then I go and fucking do my day, whatever I gotta do, constructive shit, work, play, practice, fucking fix a car, fly an airplane, whatever. 4 or 5 o'clock, come home, and it's another mood stabilizer, and then in or around, I was taking 2.5 milligrams, but I started taking 5 milligrams of olanzapine, and then I take, instead of Valium, I take valerium, which is a natural alternative to Valium. And I also take, what is it, the other, there's another vitamin that I take with it. So I guess I've got a system that works now, and I just, the side effects, you know, like, it makes you very forgetful. Like, so I've written everything down everywhere, from what I need for work in the morning if I go to work, to what I got to do that day in the calendar app on my phone, to lists of shit to buy at the grocery store, to fucking down to the last thing to remember. It's written down. It just became a way to, but basically a constructive way of sort of dealing with this issue the best way I know how to do it. Now, I know all mental illnesses are different, and I know we all have our reasons, but I have a message for this video. If you get nothing else out of this video, listen to this. Just because you have a mental illness does not mean you have to kill yourself. All right? I know when it comes to mental health up north, they've cut the funding, and it's a fuck system, and it's hard to get the help you need. I get all that, but whether it's mental health issues, drug addiction, homeless, I mean, I don't know, whatever. You don't have to give in to these fucking, you know, curveballs life throws at you. You can overcome this shit, but you just gotta want to do it, and it takes your family around you. It takes good mates. If you have negative people around you, you stop fucking talking to them. You know, it takes. I'm not a drinker. I don't smoke weed. My only bad habit is cigarettes, and even that I'm trying to cut down on. That's probably my Achilles heel as far as bad habits go. I want to get back down to 10 a day, and then hopefully 5. You know, like it's one of those things. Like it's not to judge your homeless, drug addiction, schizophrenic at all. I'm not having a go at you at all. I'm just saying, these things in life happen and it can happen to fucking anyone. People that have gone to the top can drop to the bottom, and people that have gone from the bottom can go to the top. It's all up to you. So yeah, I guess I needed to make this video to sort of just let people know that I am on the right track. The doctor has written an exemption letter. What happened to my computer? Turn back on. Turn on. Fucking computer. There we go. Back on. So like I made this video to sort of, I guess, yeah, because people keep asking me like, what's wrong and how's it going, and you know, are you okay, and you know all that shit. I'm fine. The doctor has written an exemption letter to Centrelink, requesting them to give me 2 months of, well, no obligations to work. It's not a pension. It's a holiday. It's not even a holiday. It's sort of just a break from, you know, job hunting appointments and things like that. If they reject the letter, I'll just look for work like I'm asked to. And but if they accept the letter, and I hope they do, then I will I'll get my shit together and I'll get back to work. And as far as the band goes, my guitar player is doing amazing work. I couldn't give him higher marks, so that's cool. I do exercise now, which is really important, and my diet is so strict it's like annoying. So yeah, so if you were worried, or if you are worried, don't be. And if you are struggling, reach out for help. Don't be embarrassed. Danny Patterson, take it easy.